Okay, picture this. Rajkot, peak afternoon. Sun is blazing. The kind of heat that makes you question every life choice that led you to this moment. I'm in an auto rickshaw, late for a chai date with my masi. The auto is rattling along, and I'm watching the minutes tick by on my watch, feeling the pressure build. Traffic. Oh, honey, you have no idea. It's like the entire city decided to converge on this one street at this exact moment. Cars, bikes, cows. It's like everyone decided to have a party in the middle of the road. And me, I'm stuck in this chaotic symphony of honks and mooing. Suddenly, the auto driver turns to me, a mischievous glint in his eye. You know that look? The one that says, "I'm about to make your day interesting." "Madam," he says, "looks like we're going to be here a while. Want to hear a joke?" His tone is casual, but there's a spark of excitement in his voice. Now, I'm usually all for a good laugh, but something about his grin told me this wasn't your average knock-knock joke. This was going to be something special. He launches into this epic tale about a talking parrot, a grumpy chihuahua, and a runaway samosa. It was absurd. It was ridiculous. And it was exactly what I needed. And I swear, I haven't laughed that hard in ages. The kind of laugh that makes your sides ache and your eyes water. By the time we finally reached my Masi's, my stomach hurt from laughing, and I was already planning my next auto adventure. Who knew traffic jams could be so entertaining? That, my friends, is Rajkot in a nutshell. A city where the unexpected is always just around the corner. A city where even the most mundane moments can turn into a stand-up comedy routine, and that's the magic of it. Let's talk about awkward encounters, shall we? You know, those moments that make you want to crawl under a rock and never come out. You know, those moments that make you want to disappear into a pile of jalebis. Yeah, we've all been there. But in Rajkot, these moments have a special flavor. Rajkot takes these encounters to a whole new level. The bustling streets, the crowded markets, it's like a stage set for awkwardness. Like the time I accidentally bumped into my neighbor while wearing my pajamas. Yes, you heard that right, pajamas, at the market, at noon. I was just out for a quick errand, thinking no one would notice. I swear I tried to play it cool, but my face turned as red as a beetroot. I could feel the heat rising to my cheeks. She just gave me this knowing look and said, "Don't worry, Beta, we've all been there." It was oddly comforting. Or the time I went to a wedding and realized I was wearing the same outfit as the groom's aunt. Talk about a fashion faux pas. We just stared at each other for a minute, then burst out laughing. It was one of those moments that could have been awkward but turned out to be hilarious. Hey, at least we had good taste. We ended up bonding over it and had a great time. In Rajkot, awkward encounters aren't just common, they're practically an art form. It's these little moments that make life here so uniquely charming. Let's be real, people, food is life. And in Rajkot, food is also comedy gold. From the street vendors with their witty one-liners to the aunties at the chaat stall gossiping like their lives depend on it, every bite is an experience. Take, for instance, my uncle's legendary puns. Every time we have dokla, he's like, "This dokla is so good, it's unreal." And don't even get me started on his fafta jokes. I swear, the man could make a brick wall laugh with his food puns. But the real stars of the show are the aunties. They have this uncanny ability to turn any conversation into a full-blown comedy act. One minute they're discussing the price of onions, the next minute they're sharing hilarious stories about their husbands and kids. Section 4. Lost in translation, when Gujju meets Google Translate. We've all been there. Whether it's a casual chat or an important conversation, the struggle is real. You're trying to have a conversation with someone who doesn't speak your language, and things get lost in translation. You might think you're saying one thing, but the other person hears something completely different. But in Rajkot, these linguistic mishaps reach a whole new level of hilarity. The vibrant streets are filled with people from all walks of life, each with their own unique way of speaking. Like the time my grandmother tried to order a burger at a street food stall. She was so confident, but the vendor had no idea what she was asking for. She ended up with a plate of bhaji pav and a puzzled look on her face. It was a classic case of lost in translation, but it gave us all a good laugh. Or the time I tried to explain the concept of Netflix and chill to my aunt. She thought it was some kind of new snack or a special event. Let's just say it involved a lot of hand gestures and even more confusion. We both ended up laughing so hard tears were streaming down our faces. But hey, that's the beauty of it all, right? These moments of confusion and laughter bring us closer together. These moments remind us that even when we don't understand the words, laughter is a universal language. It's these shared experiences that make life so rich and colorful. Section 5, finding the funny because life's too short not to laugh. So there you have it. A glimpse into the world of Rajkot comedy where the jokes are as spicy as the food and the laughter is as warm as the chai. In a world that often feels overwhelming and serious, it's important to remember to find the funny in everyday life, to embrace the awkward encounters, the food puns, the lost in translation moments, because at the end of the day, laughter is the best medicine. And trust me, in Rajkot, there's no shortage of it.